Just picked up something new today. Wanted to give this a try. The Tisas 1911 B9r Duty 5-inch. It's too many words in the title for this, but it's a cheaper 1911 double stack from a Turkish manufacturer. They own, or I'm not sure if they own, but it's multiple companies in this manufacturer. Gersan, Military Armament Corporation, and Tisas. They're doing big things. They just released the MP5 clone as well as 1911's Mac 5 or Mac, whatever it's called, version of this is a little bit more polished, I would say. It has a dust cover that will accommodate a full-size weapon. Like this one won't. I ordered an adapter for my Surefire X300. It's a 5-inch. I've never actually owned a 5-inch double stack, or any 1911 for that matter. I usually stick to 4 1/4. I'll say right off the bat, this grip kind of feels more natural than a staccato. It doesn't feel as chunky. They look about the same, but the actual feel of it, it feels more narrow. Kind of does look generic, I'm gonna be honest. That looks cheap. It feels good. And make no mistake about it, I'm not trying to compare Tisas to staccato. But if you're looking for something to start, this would be a good entry into the 1911, 2011 double stack 9mm. This would be good entry. These are relatively cheap as far as what you get. It is cut for RMSC, which I don't like that at all. I may mount a Hollow Sun 507K to it, or EPS carry, but I'm thinking about sending this off to Dual Hammer, I believe they're called. They essentially, I guess, cut this more, and you can either order the iOS system from Nighthawk or the DPO system from Staccato, and that enables you to mount full-size optics. I don't know. I'll have to weigh the price of it, because from what I can see, it's pretty expensive. I think it starts at $250. Then you have to order the plate system from Dawson, and then you send them the slide, the optic, the DPO plate system. It adds up to a lot of money. But off the top, it's clear, of course, but you can already tell sticking on the disconnect. That's to be expected. It's a budget entry-level 2011. I'm going to build this out. I don't have my Prodigy right now. The safety's pretty positive. Let's check this trigger. That's the take up. Reset. Right there. That's a pretty good trigger. I would guess it's 4.5. I don't really state, weight poundage or how much the trigger weighs. I just go off of how it feels. It feels pretty good. It's heavier than a staccato or the Prodigy, to be honest, but it's crisp. Go ahead and take this off. Probably gonna get another trigger for it, change the trigger, have my gunsmith try to polish some stuff out. I'm gonna start polishing some stuff out. With 2011s or any kind of double stacks, I like to be guided by an actual gunsmith. I get so paranoid about messing something up, I'd rather somebody with steady hands that I trust work on it, and I'll be there. And my gunsmith actually teaches me a lot. Grip safety is positive. A lot of manufacturers, even Staccato, the early ones, this is a pinch point right here. This whole area, especially if you get up on it, and then if you engage the safety, come down, it will kind of pinch you right there, cut you. But this is blended pretty good. I mean, Tisas is doing their thing. These are 17 round mags, as you can see. It's a checkmate mag, same as Staccato. Staccato just brands them. So this is the Staccato mag, 16 round. And as you can see, it has the 2011 branding on it, but I'm pretty sure this mag is a checkmate mag. It looks almost identical, except for the fact that it holds 17 rounds. But which is good. So I can use this mag for my staccato. That was one thing about the Bull Armory. Bull Armory makes their own magazines, and so it's proprietary, so you will have to buy different mags. With these, I can use these with staccato, Springfield, and now Tisas. Of course, the 16 round won't fit in here because it won't lock up. 17 round mag will fit. So there's a little bit of overhang, but I don't care about that. Locks back. So yeah, I have a full breakdown of this gun once I build it out. I'm working on multiple videos right now, but life got in the way. I've been sick, and my wife had to have surgery, so I've kind of been delaying a lot of different projects. But as soon as I finish building this out, I'll present a new video for it. Do some comparisons with the Prodigy, with the staccato. But from what I can see so far and what I've heard, this is a great entry level into 1911 double stack game. It feels good. And I'll change out the trigger. I might put an ignition kit in, but that'll depend on a lot of different variables. But for now, I'm gonna shoot it. I may mount a hollow sun or compact optic on it. I'm definitely putting a full-size weapon light on it for a 5-inch gun, but when I EDC any of my options, I prefer it with a weapon light, not only for mitigating recoil, but to identify what I may need to identify. But it's pretty nice. It's not a bull barrel. It's a classic bushing. Doesn't break down like a staccato or Springfield Prodigy, but I broke it down 1911s before, so it's the same. If you're familiar with 1911s and 45, this is no different. Staccato and Springfield and Bull Armory have kind of spoiled us and make it easier, like toolless guide rods. So stay tuned for the full review. This is a solid pickup.